Okay, we got one more video for weighted sums using a grading system. On this one, if you notice, it's talking about what grade do we need on the final exam. So this is the one where we actually have to solve for one of the grades over here that we need. All right, so what it's saying is what grade do you need on the final exam to earn a final grade average of at least a 90? So we want the final average to come out to be a 90. All right, so the suggestion for this one is to plug in everything that we know into our grading system, our weighted sum. Okay, so for example, we have a test average and we have its weighted sum over here. I have homework and I have its weighted sum or weight over there. I class participation and I have its weight over here. So notice the only one we're missing is that final exam grade. So we're going to plug in everything like we normally do. We'll put an X in for the final exam grade so that we can solve for it. So for example, we have a test average of 95 and its weight 0.60 or 0.6. Plus, the final exam is the one that comes next, but I don't know what it is, so I'm going to call it an X, but I am going to put its weight in there, 0.15. Plus, the homework is a 75, and its weight is 0.15. And finally, the class participation is an 85, and its weight is 0.10, or 0.1. Now, the other thing that we know for this one, we know what the average needs to be. We want the average to come out to be a 90, which means I know this part over here. So I want all the stuff over here to come out to be 90. So all I'm looking for is what does this number have to be in order for that to happen? Okay, now the way we're going to do this on the calculator is using nsolve. We're going to try and solve this by hand. So the way we're going to set it up on the calculator is all of this right here has to be typed in. But we're going to do an nsolve. That's going to go inside parentheses, and then for nsolve you need two things. You need the whole equation like what we have here, including the equal sign and the 90. And then after that, we're going to put comma, and then we're going to put the variable that we're solving for, which is an x, so comma x. That right there will give us the average that we need. So go into our calculator. We're going to type all that in. To do that, we're going to go to menu, to algebra, and then there's our numerical solve. So again, that's menu 3 and 1, menu, algebra, numerical solve. Now inside there is where we type in that whole equation. So all of this stuff back here, right? All of that in there. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to type it in. So we got 95 times 0.6, its weight, plus x, and the x is the one down here at the bottom, times its weight of 0.15, plus 75 times 0.15, its weight, and 85, plus 85 times its weight of 0.1. Now, equals, and we wanted the average to come out to be a 90. All right, so there's my whole equation all typed in. And then after that, again, we're going to put that comma x. So that the nsolve is taking this full equation here and then solving for x. Hit enter, and there's our grade, an 88.3. So that's what we should need on our final exam. Maybe it's an 88, maybe it's, you might want to go up to an 89 just to make sure. Right. So coming back over here, X here, our final exam, is going to be an 88.3, which is approximately an 88 on our final in order to pass. And that's it.